Welcome back guys, happy Easter to all. I'm back with a new video and an authentic recipe to the occasion. You can pause the video and check out for the ingredients. Before we start, please subscribe and ring the bell icon for future updates and recipes. So, let's begin. Gather the ingredients. If the eggs were stored, bring them to a normal temperature before cooking. I have already slit my green chilies and soaked them in water to neutralize them. The powdered spices which we will need in the dish. I have not mentioned any measurements to them so that you can put them in the dish according to your taste. These are the dried whole spices which we will be using. Ice and water make an ice bath. We will broil or dry roast the kasuri methi for at least 1 minute on low flame or until it gives out a nice fragrance and improves in texture. Broiling or dry roasting is a way to enhance the fragrance and texture of dried spices. It is done without any liquid medium. We will repeat the same dry roasting method with the black peppercorns and toss them in the pan. Here's a tip for you guys, you cannot toss the food until it is hot. Tossing helps to prevent the food from burning when cooking on high flame. Take the broiled black peppercorns and put them on your working area. After that, crush them with the help of a rolling pin. Crush them in such a manner so that they look like a grinded powdered spice. You can check the consistency in the demonstration. Here, I'm gonna show you how to cut the onions for the gravy. Cut them in half, then again cut them in half horizontally, then fine slice them. You can check the width of slice in demonstration. Repeat the same with all the onions. Keep a check of your fingers while working so that you don't run knife on them. Ensure your proper safety. There should be even slices. Cut onion in roundels and remove the center part and soak in water as shown in the video. For tomatoes, remove the bud or the upper part of the tomatoes and cut them in quarters. You can also rough cut them because at end we have to puree them. Here's a tip. To cut tomatoes easily, run the knife up to downwards position in a to and fro motion. Take a pan and add 4 tablespoons of mustard oil. Cook the mustard oil for 2 to 4 minutes before adding something in it, as mustard oil is raw in nature and can give raw fragrance to the food. After smoked, cool down the mustard oil and leave it for some time in the same pan. Plug in a mixer grinder and add half a bowl of water and quarter tomatoes. After that, run a fine puree of it. Heat a pan and add tomato puree to it and cook it without any oil. Cook the tomato puree until it comes to a boil. Stir the tomato puree occasionally and immediately turn off the gas when it comes to a boil and leave it in the same pan to cool down for some time. Here's a tip. The gravy which we are making is known as onion tomato gravy or OT gravy, which is a base to many vegetable recipes. Reheat the mustard oil and add onions to it. Cook the onions till they are slightly brown in color or caramelized. You can see the color of onion has changed to slightly pink. Cook the onions for at least 5 to 10 minutes to brown them or completely caramelize them. As soon as they are caramelized, add tomato puree to it. Here's a tip. To caramelize the onions without burning, cook them by toggling between low flame and medium flame. Mix the tomato puree and caramelized onion thoroughly on low flame until they start to simmer. Once they start to simmer, add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and mix them thoroughly. Once mixed thoroughly, turn off the gas and let the gravy rest for some time. In a pan, add 1 glass of water and a pinch of salt and place the eggs between water and salt. Cook the eggs on medium flame. Boil the eggs for 8 to 10 minutes and put them directly into the ice bath. Let the boiled eggs rest in ice bath for at least 10 minutes. Shell out the eggs by hitting it from both ends and rubbing between your hands and the work area. Be gentle while rubbing as the eggs can break. Poke the eggs from all sides with the help of a fork or a toothpick. Poking will help infuse the flavor inside the egg and it will make it more tastier. Shallow fry the eggs from all sides to give it a crust. Also, do add a pinch of turmeric powder in oil before shallow frying. Boil water in a pan. In a kadai and add cumin seeds to it. Cook the cumin seeds until they change slightly in color, then add whole dried red chilies and cook them for a while. Keep a safe distance from kadai while adding whole dried red chilies as they splatter oil and can harm your hands and face. Add onion tomato gravy to the kadai as soon as the jeera changes color to black and mix both of them thoroughly on low flame. Add a dash of hot water into the gravy and cook it on medium flame. After cooking for a while, add powdered spices to the gravy, which are black pepper powder, turmeric powder, red chili powder, salt, and lastly, garam masala. Add the powdered spices according to your taste and your like. Add eggs one by one to the curry and mix them by stirring from the sides and not breaking them from in between. Cook the eggs in curry with the lid on for 5 minutes so that they can infuse with the flavors of the curry. Lastly, add some kasuri methi by crumbling in hands and turn off the gas. For garnish and presentation, cut one egg horizontally and keep it on other eggs and sprinkle upon with black pepper powder and kasuri methi by placing slit green chilies and onion rings. You can also garnish in your style and present it in your ways. Here we are with authentic egg curry recipe for the Easter occasion. Do like, share and comment the video. Subscribe and ring the bell icon. Follow my Instagram page for more updates. We'll meet you soon with a new recipe.